Joe and the Baby Monster. It was a long but happy day for Joe. He had been to the zoo with his dad and enjoyed it very much. He especially enjoyed watching monkeys making funny faces. A sudden noise woke up Joe from his sweet dream. Rubbing his sleepy eyes, Joe looked around when he again heard the noise. He was certain that the noise came from his toy chest, so he went towards it. Joe was sure he put his toys back. His mom always said it was a good habit to put your toys back after you played.
Maybe I forgot today. I'll just put them back,
Joe said to himself and started putting his toys back. Joe was putting his last toy away when suddenly a purple monster jumped out behind the chest, scaring him.
Ah!
Shrieked Joe, looking at the purple monster. Both Joe and Monster were scared of each other. Listening to Joe scream loudly, the monster jumped and hid behind his toy chest. Joe was very scared, but he saw that the monster was scared too. He looked closely at him. He was purple in color and had two tiny horns over his head. Joe finally realized that he was just a baby and wanted to play with his toys.
Hi? Hello? My name is Joe. What's your name?
Asked Joe, looking at the scared baby monster.
I know you want to play with my toys. Here, you can play with my teddy,
said Joe to the baby monster, who was still a bit scared. Little baby monster took the teddy from Joe and smiled at him, showing his big white teeth. Baby monster and Joe quickly became friends. Joe shared all his toys with his new friend. They jumped up and down on his bed and had a pillow fight too. Both together were having a great time. They were making a big tower with toy blocks when suddenly the baby monster's tummy grumbled loudly. Joe didn't know what was happening. Yum, 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 said the baby, pointing to his big mouth.
Oh, you're hungry. Okay, I'll just run to the kitchen to bring you something to eat. But do not make any noise,
said Joe to the hungry monster. Joe quickly ran to the kitchen and came back with a small basket full of candies, fruits, and veggies. He was not aware what his monster friend liked to eat, so he bought a little bit of everything for him. Baby monster happily enjoyed his treats and gobbled up everything happily. Monster ate candies, munch, 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 and a big broccoli, crunch, crunch, crunch. He ate a big apple and small blueberries. Hungry little monster who was not at all scary.
Oh, baby, you are so funny,
Joe said, looking at the monster who was happily gobbling up his apple. Joe was surprised when the baby monster let out a loud burp. It was not only loud, but funny too.
That was so funny,
giggled Joe, and the baby laughed too. After playing for so long, both babies were tired and sleepy. Rubbing his sleepy eyes, Joe said to the monster,
Come on, baby. Let's sleep. We will play again in the morning.
both babies went to sleep happily on Joe's tiny bed. In the morning, when Joe woke up, he looked around his room for his little monster friend, but he was nowhere to be found. Joe was about to run outside to search for his friend when he saw a book lying on his bed. As soon as he opened it, there he was, his tiny monster friend laughing at him in the book. He understood that the scary monster had visited him from his storybook. Joe waited eagerly for nighty-night so he could go back to bed and meet his new funny friend